Witajcie! Jesteśmy na karaibskiej wyspie Caye Caulker w Belize, gdzie znajduje się druga co do wielkości rafa koralowa na świecie. W poprzednim odcinku przyglądaliśmy się zwierzętom tu żyjącym, takim jak rekiny pielęgniarskie, ogromne i skoczne tarpany. Podziwialiśmy też niezwykłe płaszczki czy zabawne pelikany. Aby spotkać niektóre z tych zwierząt, popłynęliśmy na jedną z wycieczek, które organizuje człowiek o niezwykłym sercu i doświadczeniu. Dzisiejszy odcinek to rozmowa właśnie z nim. Poznajcie Cavemana.
Cool. So we did like a snorkeling at your business, at your place,
Yeah, the
and
Caveman.
captains were amazing, and it was an amazing trip. So I decided to make a little video about animals around the island, about the climate change and important things that tourists should know when they go for it.
Okay, well, like I say, I usually have a little slang that I use. I say, have no fear, the caveman is here. And have no fear, the caveman team is here. We start about the knowledge, we give the guests, the tourists that comes, we give them a bit of knowledge. My brothers and sisters, you know, we're losing this very environment here, right? So my new for 2025, my new resolution is to go 100% for the environment. We start with the animals, we start with the sharks then. We want to protect those sharks, we want to protect the stingray, we want to protect the reef. The reef is dying. We're losing this beautiful reef. And the only thing we can do is do the right thing by asking our guests to help us protect it. And how are we going to protect it? We tell the tourists, please do not touch or stand on the corals. Please do not stir the bottom too much because the sand will go on top of the corals and it will hurt the corals. So we want to protect it, and we want to start. I want to give the knowledge to the tourists them that when they come on a tour, to please, we beg you, please come and bring the reef safety lotion, right? We're losing this environment. I give you a little story what happened to me. I live on the north side of the island. I used to burn my garbage for the ozone. I don't burn it anymore because I'm messing up the ozone. I want to save the planet for all of us so we can breathe freely for the environment. So my thing here at the Caveman is to tell the tourists them, protect it, right? Please protect the reef. Also, I live on the north side of the island, right? I started off there when there was no electricity. I was living there. I didn't even have a dock. I'll give you a quick little story if you don't mind. I was there with a crocodile. I didn't see the crocodile. I came and parked my boat. It was night, right? And I jumped off the boat on the land. Instead of jump on the land, I jumped on top of the crocodile head. Scared the hell out of me. I did a ninja jump, and he did a ninja jump that way too. But you see, I made a bond with these crocodiles over there. And I said to them, you were here before me. Let's learn to live with each other. You don't interfere with me and I don't interfere with you, and we live in harmony. Right? And that's what I do to these crocodiles, right? The tourists that comes with me, some of the tourists are very much into environment. I'll give you a quick little story. What I tell my tourists is protecting to save a turtle life. How do we save a turtle life? The turtle see a jellyfish. The turtle eat the jellyfish and the turtle grass. But this turtle see a jellyfish and he's going directly to the jellyfish. But while going to the jellyfish, he stops and he said, this is not a jellyfish. What it is? It's a piece of plastic. So if you're out there snorkeling and a plastic come in front of you, save a turtle life. Pick up that plastic and bring it to the tour guides them, and they will put it where it belongs. You will be saving the marine life. You will be saving the turtles, right? Plastic is very bad for us. You know, I used to take all my food. I used to do. I don't know if you see what I do with my food. I used to give them with the styrofoam. I don't do that anymore. I do recycle. I wash the plate every day and I give the people, so I don't infest the ocean with plastic and stuff, right? The same thing with the water bottle. I ask my customers, you could please bring a water bottle. We give you refills. The same water bottle that they buy at the shop, they throw them away. Somebody pick it up and sell it. So it's recycling. You see, we want to save the ocean.
And what do you think about this, like feeding the stingrays, the stingray beach? Is it okay or?
Okay. I tell you what, right? A lot of people forget this island was a fishing village before tourism. It was a fishing village. There are few people, I respect another person, what another person think about their feeding, right? There are some people that don't like it, and there's some that like it. But what I did, right? I wanted to stop doing the feeding too. But you know what happened to me? One day I stopped feeding the sharks, and I went behind another boat. Get the hell away from my boat. You're giving me a bad name, right? If you want to feed the shark, don't come by my boat. Go out there and don't feed them. But you're coming right behind my boat, so you're doing the same thing what I'm doing. So I went to the office of Holchan and I asked them to avoid this problem. The people that are responsible for the reef, Holchan, let us stop feed the animals. No, they can't. I am not the boss of Holchan. I am a caveman myself trying to see how I can solve this problem, because we can't, Bob Marley say you can please the people sometimes. You can't please the people all the time. So what I'm doing, I try to please my people. I try to be honest with them. They ask me, I do feed the sharks, ma'am, but there are other companies that does not feed them. But they go right behind our boats that feed them. So what difference does it make? Right? The real deep problem is we need to go directly to the source, the people that are responsible for the reef, and tell them, stop it. And all of us have to respect what they say. But it's not happening. I'm trying. Yeah. I'm going to stop one day because I know some people don't like it.
Is it like with the feeding the tarpons and the birds? Is it like regulated that it's gonna happen only like maximum 5 times a day or something?
Yeah, every day. That's as I mentioned before. It's a tradition that's been happening for many years, right? It started from the fisherman with the shark. But I tell you something. A lot of people don't want to give this guy a recognition, but I will give him a recognition. There's a guy called Russ Crick. He was the one that created the shark and railing in Caye Caulker. He used to get the eagle rays to come to him close up. Spotted eagle ray, have you seen it?
Yeah,
come close up.
I've seen one and it was
He doesn't do the tour anymore, but it's because of him. The ray is still there. Now the people that are responsible for the reef, they're making money off the shark and railing. And one thing I want to say more, right? I also want, if the government see this film one day of Belize, right? Hopefully that they would make it a law that everybody that comes on this island must have to use the reef safety lotion to protect this environment. If this reef dies, the caveman dies too. I don't want to die. And I know the reef don't want to die. We want to keep on protecting it for the little babies that have even born as yet, that will be born in tomorrow. We want to protect it for them. Are you with me or not with me?
Yeah, I really liked how your captain was telling us to put the sunscreen like in advance, like not just before jumping in the water.
Amen to that.
Little, yeah.
That's what I'm gonna do. That's a good mess. You see, I live and learn. I learn from you good people. Look at this sign right here. There was a girl from Colorado. I hope she sees this. The reef says, she put that thing almost 10 years ago. It's still there, right? Yeah. People say to me, Caveman, you're not doing enough to preach to the people about the reef safety lotion. I have a sign there. Now I'm going to put it on my website now. If you're coming to snorkel with the Caveman, you must have the reef safety lotion to protect the environment for the little babies that's coming in soon to this world.
Yeah, I was once so worried about not having like a proper sunscreen that I got sunburned because I decided chose not to apply anything and just snorkel, and then I was dying in bed.
But you see, you're a very good person because you're thinking about the environment. There's not a lot of people that think about the environment. No tourists are thinking now to save it. A lot of people is thinking about saving the environment, because if we don't save it, we lose all these burnings and the ozone is getting bigger and bigger, the hole. Pretty soon we're going to be dying of skin cancer. We don't want to be dying. So we need to do more for the environment by protecting it and help the environment.
How the climate change? Is it like normal to rain in January? Or?
No, the climate is not the same anymore. Something is wrong. I'm not a scientist or to tell you that, right? But it's not the way it used to be. We have a rainy season, right? But in this time we usually get cold front, right? But this year it rains a lot. And it never happened. So you see, things are changing, right? Look at all these things. People need to remember, right? We need to do more for the environment, right? And I'm sure the environment will bless them one day.
That's a nice message. And the last question, actually, why are you called Caveman?
Well, the reason why they call me Caveman, I did not grow up with a parents. They put me in foster home. I ran away from foster home and I came to this island. When I was a young man, and I grew up, I learned everything here. There was a gentleman, his name was Chocolate. He's the one that put me where I am. He said, if you stay with me, one day when he's not here anymore, I will be thanking him for that. And he was absolutely right. While I was here, tourists used to come. I don't have no home, I don't have no mom, I don't have no dad. So they say, hey, Harrison, do you want to go on a tour with us? Where to? To the cave. Well, I said, sure. Go ask your parents. I don't have any parents. So I went on the tour with the people, and they gave me a light. And the next thing you know, like I know this area. I don't know this area, and I start walking like I know the area. The next minute, you know, I'm lost in the cave for overnight.
Wow.
They did a search party looking for me. They found me the following day, right? And the people look at me and said, Harrison, you almost give us a heart attack. From this forward, your nickname will be Caveman. And I said, if I grow up one day and I have a business, I will name my business Caveman. And this is what I did. I didn't know if it was going to be snorkeling, but I did name it Caveman Snorkeling Tour. And that's the reason how I got that name.
It's a really nice business. I really did enjoy the tour. I really appreciate what you're doing and how the way you are doing it.
Yeah.
So I wish you like the absolutely best of
Well,
luck with the business.
well, I thank you, my sister. I respect the environment, and I hope other people, because I say to people like this, right? I won't be here forever. If you see my sign right there, help us protect the marine life. I'm not here to play with this marine life. I'm here to protect it for the little babies to come. I want them to see, even if I'm gone one day, there will be, my name will be singing one day, and they say Caveman was here talking to his customer. We tell them to respect the environment. That's what I want. That's what I want them to say about the Caveman. It's all about respect. I work with 5 things with my customers. I tell you, respect for the environment, no, respect for the customer, respect for the environment, safety, being honest, and show everybody a hell of a good time. Give them some good marine memories to take back home. That's my new year resolution, right?
It's nice. Yeah.
Thank you.
I really enjoyed when you said like I want to, if you are happy, I want to make you happier.
Exactly. I tell people that, right? Are you happy? My main goal here is to make you happier. And if you're happier and you know it when you return back, what you do? Clap your hands, right? Jump for joy, smile.
That's a really nice message. Thank you very much.
Respect. I salute to you, my sister. Let's all have a good day.